All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Hashtag live 365. How we doing, guys? Good to see you. Pop in the chat. How you doing today? Scale of 1 to 10. Talk to me. Whew. Yeah. Good to see you. What's happening? How we doing? My new snappy shirt on this morning. Chow, chow. Yeah. I don't know if it's OD or green or puke color, whatever. I have to roll the sleeves up because I'm a little stubby. It's a good feeling shirt, though. I like it. Got to have good threads, you know? Vince Dudley. What's going on, my brother? My cousin. George Ross is here. Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on for the comments. Lock Johnson. Locked and loaded. Ready to go. Jubal. Good morning, sir. Coming in at a 9. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I could weld in this thing, right? Yeah, 21 degrees here. Yep. Almost time to put a sweatshirt on and you know it's Maine. Toughen up. Good morning, Dave Howard, Dave Brackett. Yeah. Hear me loud and clear today. Yeah, I had a Billy Jack this thing yesterday. The old control alt delete kapow. Yeah, probably good to shut the thing off once in a while instead of just close it. I think she got a little bunged up. So anyway, after about the third time I had a call and nobody could hear me, I was like, maybe it's me. Oh yeah, shorts and mittens, Dave. That's that time of year. No big deal. Usually wait till January or so. But something really down below zero before it gets my attention and puts me into a jacket. You know, like I was scarred as a child. My mother made me wear a snowsuit to kindergarten once. I refused to go. I had to walk a mile. And it was sunny out. It was a nice day. And we had a knockdown drag out that I lost, and I wore the snowsuit. But ever since, I can't have any sleeves inside of sleeves, right? Good morning, Ryan. All the way from Alberta. Good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're global today. We're across the border. Yeah. Maybe next week pants are coming out. Yeah. Dave Brackett's already been on a bike ride this morning. Almost had to put on a light sweatshirt. 67 and a little breezy. Decided not to use the sweatshirt. All right. Stop. Yeah, mom's always right. We have a good kick. We get a good kick out of that now and then. She thinks I'm hitting her a little hard on being the scarred for life thing, but I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Good morning, George Ross. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Yeah. Hey, if you get a minute, say a prayer for my friend Jimmy. He's had a rough morning already. We've already got him. He's headed into Maine Medical Center, and he's just not doing well. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my shit. So anyway, he's my friend. Okay. Anyway, let's talk. We want to talk today about when to hire and who first, most importantly, right? And guys, it has to be a little bit more than checking if they can kind of fog up a mirror. If they they have a pulse, hey, come on in, flip them the keys, let them go to work, right? No, stop that. You ever heard of hire slow, fire fast? Thanks, Roy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sue. Good morning, Zach Clark. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we're talking about when to hire and who first today as part of our contractor growth series. But I'm going to tell you, I don't care if you're in insurance, healthcare, whatever. We have a lot of people that do contracting here, but these tidbits and whatnot that I spit at you guys every day can apply to just about any. Here's Yin Johnson. I mean, this could happen in a marketing company, right? I just need to smile real nice. Yeah. So you don't know when you're ready, right? When you're, I don't know. I don't know if I can swing it. I don't know if I need it. Where do I need a person, right? Warm body. You don't hire when you're ready. You hire when you're stuck. That's what happens. Most people, most contractors especially, wait too long to hire. And they wait until they're overwhelmed and they're behind on jobs and they're missing family time and they're stressed and they hate their company and they're losing money and they're stretched too thin. Okay. And that's not the time. Okay, guys. It's not about adding payroll. It's about buying back your time so you can run the business instead of getting buried by it, right? I mean, we start a business to get freedom, right? And that's the first thing we have to donate. when when we get successful, when you get some jobs, get some money coming in, and all of a sudden, um, our prize is that we get to do it 7 days a week, 24/7, 365, because we're good at it. It seems kind of crazy. Okay. Um, and guys, like many of the lessons I share with you, I learned this one the hard way, of course. Good morning, Victor. Good to see you, buddy. Um, there was a point where I was doing everything: sales, estimating, site visits, running for material, managing subs, doing the invoicing, customer communication, all of it. And guess what? I can do a lot of things, but not a lot of things well at the same time. I kept saying the same thing every time. I'm like same thing like every other burned out contractor says. I'll hire somebody when I get caught up. Oh, and when I get a little bit more money in the checking out, I'll hire somebody. You know, Here's a spoiler alert: you never get caught up, right? If you're at 300,000, hey, when I get to 500,000, but guess what? Now you've got those $500,000 problems. 500 to a million. Now you've got those $1 million problems. Okay, there's always something. Okay. The turning point for me was when I realized that growth wasn't just going to come from working harder. Okay. Good morning, Brad Birch. Good to see you. It was going to come from hiring smarter, getting the right help. Okay. Once I brought on the right person, even part time at first, like everything shifted. Okay. Jobs ran smoother. I had a little breathing room. I could focus on sales, do a better job with estimating, and then leadership again. And son of a gun, if the business didn't grow, unreal, huh? And I got out of the way because, guys, believe it or not, you might not be the best person for every role. Whoa, yeah, okay. Um, yeah, you don't hire because you're busy, guys. You hire because you're capped. Okay. Think about your capacity. You can't just keep adding more, right? If your growth has stalled, if you're constantly behind, if your family never sees you, right? If clients always want updates, you're answering texts at night and brushing your teeth and answering texts at the same time. If you're dropping the ball, you don't have a time problem, you got a capacity problem. And you can't outwork a capacity problem, right? It's like trying to out exercise a bad diet. It just doesn't work. Okay. And in contracting, the first hire is almost never a carpenter. And I don't care if you have a marketing company, it may not be an SEO expert. It may not be somebody that does great at content. Okay. This is where people go wrong. They think, I need to sell another set of hands. I need somebody on the other end of that board. I need someone in the field. But what really is crushing them isn't the field, it's the office, the admin stuff, right? The field work isn't drowning you. It's the paperwork, the scheduling, the estimates, the client messages, organization, the follow-up. And by the way, if you're not using JobTread software for some of this stuff, grab it. Ask me how I know. But your first hire, guys, should almost always be dun, 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 Juan Carlos just got here. A part-time or full-time admin. We could end right here. A coordinator, an office assistant, an executive assistant. Okay. And this one person can answer calls if they're the right person. They can schedule appointments. They can manage subs. They can handle ordering, handle clients, invoices, paperwork, keep you organized and in the right spot, and give you hours back every single day. Good morning, Zach Madrano. I love how you're operating these days. Hey, Eric Fortenberry. I didn't know you were here. Good to see you, man. Yeah, you're going to free up your time. You can sell more. You can plan better, lead stronger. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Did you start your business to be toiling away like, oh man, I gotta get this estimate. I know it's Sunday night. Hey kids, I'll be right with you. I gotta get this job out. Nah, man, that's not what we want to do. Guys, hire for who, not just what. Okay. Most contractors just hire a body. I got to get somebody. Get me somebody. Warm set of hands. Warm body, right? Fog up a mirror, right? A pulse and a hammer. Give it to me. But it's what is it, about 10 minutes before you go, oh my word, what did I do? It needs to be somebody who brings with them some communication skills, some organizational skills, reliability, initiative, trust, professionalism, all these things. Because skills can be taught. Character can't. Hire somebody who makes your life easier, not harder. Sidebar, if you know anything about DISC assessments, have them do a DISC assessment. And we can do a deep dive on that later, but hire for DISC. So put that, every seat has a DISC profile for it. Like you don't hire Bob Turner to do your bookkeeping. You just don't. Okay. You hire him to handle the crew and interface with the customer. That's what he's better at. Okay. Doesn't mean he can't do the bookkeeping. It's just not his natural state. It's like taking a gorilla out of the forest, look, I'm not going to like it. Right. Your first hire should create relief immediately. Okay. Here's a test. After 2 weeks, after 14 days, you should notice less stress, more time, clearer headspace, better organization, more time for sales. What would happen then, right? Fewer missed calls. Then I'll add better follow-up. Okay, if you don't feel relief, you didn't hire the right person. Good morning, Dave Davis from Denver. Yeah, you didn't hire the right person, or you didn't give them a clear enough role. And that's another problem. Make sure you give these guys a clearly defined role. I had a call with someone the other day that was frustrated with their office person. Oh, they don't do this and they don't do that. I'm like, well, show me the job description. Huh? Well, I told them what to do. Right. Let's back up. Let's create a job description. That way you have something to performance manage them with. You have a platform from which to jump. You have something to refer back to that says, hey, Johnny, I want to talk to you about these 27 things that we agreed that you would do. It's been a couple of weeks. I like what you're doing here, here, and here, but we need to work on this. And then, oh yeah, I like this too. Give them that sandwich, right? Okay. Give yourself something to manage people with. Don't just put somebody in a role, flip them the keys and hope for the best. Hi, Danielle. Danielle manages a ton of people. She knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Ask yourself this, guys. What drains my energy and pulls me away from my high-level work? Write it down. What drains my energy and pulls me away from my high-level work? And what could I hand off to someone in the next 30 days? Last one. Who would create the biggest relief in my business right now? Who and what role? Would it be a carpenter? I'll just say technician, because you guys have a bunch of different businesses in here. Would it be a technician or an admin? I would argue an admin. Give somebody your schedule. Guys, Wendy has my schedule right on her phone, right? How many times, like at least once a week, she'll say, hey, she goes, never mind, I'll just check your calendar, right? She knows what's on my calendar. She has access to my calendar. She can put stuff on my calendar. Okay, I have my calendar tied to my Calendly. All right, so there's some tools out there, guys, where you can be efficient with this stuff. Okay, who would create the biggest relief in your business right now? And you don't have to start with full-time. Heck, you don't even have to start with someone in person. It could be a virtual assistant. A ton of people that we're working with are using virtual assistants. So if that's something that you want to have a conversation about, let me know. I can get you connected to the right people. Okay. And then take action on this stuff today. Like just a simple list. Things I shouldn't be doing. When I worked with Ben Newman, he came up with the concept of creating a never do it again list. These are the things I'm not doing anymore. And I'm going to put the right person in the right seat in order to take care of that. So Wendy says, speaking of Job Tread, get your tickets to Job Tread Connect, January 14th through the 16th in Dallas. We'll be out there. The whole group here from the Rosenberg community will be out there. I'm not sure if Wendy's coming or not. I can't remember what we decided on that one. She doesn't go on every trip with me because we're just all in business all the time, and her eyes roll back in her head. But she does pretty well. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to getting together with Eric Fortenberry and the team out at JobTread Connect. Steve is speaking a couple of times while we're there at one of their new things called a Tread Talk, which is going to be cool. And then a breakout. So it's going to be fun. They had, I don't know how many people there last year, maybe 1,000. They're looking to probably 1,000 to 1,400 this year. It's going to be a lot. There's the post. There's the link right there. So thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Guys, write that simple list. Things I shouldn't be doing. Right. That's the only way to get past that. Oh, how you doing? Oh, busy. I just can't get rid of the tasks. It's because you won't let go. You would be surprised how little a virtual assistant might cost, or to bring somebody in, even on a part-time basis. There's Bailey. Hi from the airport. She's headed this way. So we're doing a little early Thanksgiving this year. We did last year as well. Is this the second or third year we've done it? I can't remember. It's at least the second. But so she comes home early, avoids the holiday traffic. And all of us here are like, Thanksgiving could be in June. It's all right. So we just do it a week early, gets her back to Texas and with her friends and doing her thing. And second time we've done it. So she comes and makes pies with my mother, and they have their traditions, and I eat the pies. I'll try anyway. Yeah. I love you. Fly safe. We're looking forward to heading this way. And the WSM is all excited to get downloaded on a bunch of things. That's what we call Wendy, the wicked stepmother. The WSM. So, yeah, guys, make a list of things you shouldn't be doing. Circle 3 of them. And that's the job description for your next hire. Okay, there you go. Start there. Because you're just not going to the next level if you don't get some help. Growth isn't about working harder. It's about increasing your capacity every single day. Capacity comes from the right people in the right roles at the right time. You're around plenty of people, especially on this thread, that have done it well, done it poorly. It can help you. Okay, so reach out, post in the Summit community, post in our Rosenberg Sales Accelerator community, wherever. Okay, and somebody will help you. If you're not friends with the people on this thread, you see names, shoot them a friend request and start changing the genetic makeup of your contact list. Okay, so drop in the chat, give me a fist pump, or if Bubba's here, he'll throw a foot in there. Roy will throw a duck, whatever you guys want to do. Throw something there, give me a smoke signal, throw a WSM in there for a wicked stepmother if you got anything out of this today. Or if you're going to share it. We got 9 shares yesterday. I was excited to see that just because it helps build. And I lead with, I just want to help people. And the more I can help, the more we can get on here, the more this gets out to people, the better off everybody's going to be. And again, I don't say this stuff or share this stuff from my high horse like, man, I just crushed it in business for 20 years and did so many great things, and I'm awesome and I'm all that in a bag of chips. It's not that at all. Hey, Sandra, Wendy is the best. It's not that at all. It's me sharing mistakes, sharing hate. You know what? If I had it to do all over again, I would probably do this. So if you're doing it, listen up. Don't repeat that. Okay. Get some stuff. Get people in your corner. Eric Fortenberry's here from JobTread. If you're not using JobTread and you're in construction and you're doing your quote on an Excel spreadsheet, or you're following up with your clients well, and you're not keeping track of things, and you're not presenting your proposals in a professional way, let's get you hooked up with JobTread. Okay. Ask me how I know. I was one of their first few customers, and it's been fun to watch them grow to, geez, I was in their office last week, and the ticker said 8,400 and something customers, and I think they're adding about 500 a month. It's been crazy. So good morning, Bubba Hogan. Good to see you. Wendy says, Bailey, can't wait to pick you up at the airport. Driving Miss Daisy. Yeah, get your room all fluffed up for you. So we're excited. It's always good to see you. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate you sharing it. Guys, share it out. That's the only way we can help more people. Make sure you're getting signed up for JobTread. Eric, pop in there if you're still here. Check out the let us know when the next boot camp is starting in 2026. Eric says, we read the comments you and Wendy left in our Who's Kicking Ass box at our Friendsgiving lunch yesterday. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I thought that was cool. We'd leave a little something in there for you. You can't leave a suggestion box around me. Right? Yeah. Dave Davis says he's doing his first proposal with JobTread today. That's awesome, Dave. That's one of the first things that I gravitated to when I did it. And much like going from a PC to Mac stuff back in 2017, I closed the laptop. It was a PC, and I went and I bought a MacBook, an Apple Watch, an iPhone, and an iPad all on the same day. Brought it home and said, "Hey Bailey, tell me how to use this stuff." And I'll tell you what, I've never looked back. But one of the things that I did with JobTread is once I went to it, I stayed with it and I figured it out. And poor Travis Lee, I was on the phone with him all the time. But that's what was my first interaction with those guys in their customer service. And I'm like, these guys got it figured out. And what I always tell people is that, I mean, here's Eric banging around on our live this morning, but he's also in the chat. He's also in the on the JobTread Pros Facebook group. Okay. And when someone asks a question, 9 times out of 10, Eric's jumping in there and handling it. So mad respect for those guys. We're looking forward to working more and more with them as the Rosenberg Group, getting out to their boot camp, helping them out with some things. And we're going to get Eric on either our daily sales accelerator call or our weekly group coaching call. I've got a call with Ashley and Taylor tomorrow afternoon. So we'll figure that out, Eric. We'll get you scheduled. Boot camps 2026 will start in March. And guys, that's 2 day. You've been to our 2-day event in Houston, and it's full on fire hose stuff. Not too dissimilar in Dallas with these guys with JobTread. They're leaning in and they're meeting you where you're at with the software. So you don't have to try to say, well, hey, I've got to be a pro at this before I go out to Dallas and sit down. If you're using the software, do yourself a favor, get in a seat and learn. So yeah, we're looking forward to it too, Eric. So yeah. Hey, Luke, I see 31 on here now. So I think that's a new record or tied for a new record. So I appreciate it. Yeah. Yin said Eric sent you a friend request. Yeah. Guys, if people are on here, shoot them a friend request. Yeah. Bailey says the iStore. I told Bailey once, yeah, so I went down to that iStore and I got all this stuff. I can't wait for you to get home because I've got a few things with this 17 that need to get straightened out too. She's like, saw her the other day. Say, how did you do that? I said, I don't know. I watched a 40-minute video on how to use the iPhone 17 and I messed with this setting on the screen so all my apps were the same color. I thought that was pretty cool until it took me 10 minutes to find everything. So anyway, get yourself a teenager or somebody that knows more about technology than you do and you'll be all set. So Eric says, I'm masks out at 5,000 friends. If you follow for now, I'll try to get you in. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Eric, I'd be curious how you handle that too, because I've seen people say, hey, I had to, like kind of clean up my friends list or shake some stuff out. If you got people that are not active or not interacting, it's interesting how that happens. I got a few to worry about before I get there, but we're working on it. So his whole plane was in black. My whole phone was in black and white. Hey, I'm fun to watch. So Bubba says, I jumped on, got you over 30 today. Thanks, Bubba. I appreciate you. Now bring some friends. Yeah. Guys, got calls to make, things to do, coffee to drink, eggs to eat, and trying to peel a few pounds off this frame, and it's working. It's starting to happen. So if you have a minute today, say a quick prayer for my friend Jimmy. He left in the ambulance this morning and is headed for Maine Med. And without getting too crazy here, I think it might be his last trip. So it's been a tough morning all the way around. And you guys have heard me talk about him before. He's my Tuesdays with Maury guy. We're best of friends, and he's just been, for the last 7 years we've lived here, he's just been the guy next door that you could always count on, and I've tried to be that for him. So think of him fondly today. We're going to get some information on what's happening with him later, but he's not doing well. So anyway, guys, with that, I will let you go. Have a great day today. Reach out, figure out how you can help somebody, and take a few minutes and think of who's the next person you need in your company. What's the next seat you need filled? Who do you need it to be? What is their disc assessment? And how can I show up tomorrow at 8 a.m. and join Bob on the live? Nice, guys. I appreciate you all. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Thank you all for being here. It's awesome. Take care.